What's up, y'all? It's another couch conversation with me. And all I can say is, damn it, Jada. Okay, so Jada has responded to the situation between Will Smith and Chris Rock, the slap. We all know about the epic slap. Um, I'm gonna play this clip, right, of the actual her reaction of Red Table Talk or whatever it was she did. And then I'm gonna elaborate on how I feel about it. From multiple ways, but more so just like a quick opinion. Because it's for show midnight and I need to be asleep. That's what happens when you take a nap in the middle of the day. Fuck me. Okay, so let's get into this clip.
Named Nikki Ball, whose 12-year-old daughter suffered from alopecia and died by suicide.
Yeah, and before they were joined by Nikki, Jada spoke directly to the camera as she addressed Will Smith's Oscar slap, saying she hopes Nikki's story will demonstrate why people need a deeper understanding about the devastation of alopecia.
This is a really important red table talk on alopecia. Considering what I've been through with my own health and what happened at the Oscars, thousands have reached out to me with their stories. I'm using this moment to give our alopecia family an opportunity to talk about what it's like to have this condition and to inform people about what alopecia actually is. Now, about Oscar night, my deepest hope is that these two intelligent, capable men have an opportunity to heal, talk this out, and reconcile. The state of the world today, we need them both. And we all actually need one another more than ever. Until then, Will and I are continuing to do what we have done for the last 28 years. And that's keep figuring out this thing called life together. Thank you for listening.
Okay. First of all, I hate that Jada's a Virgo. Let me just say I hate that Jada is a Virgo. So with that being said, point number one, the thing about Virgos is we are very meticulous people. Like, we have our crazy moments, don't get me wrong, we can be impulsive. However, everything that we do usually is meticulously planned. We literally analyze situations. Like, you can look anywhere on social media or anywhere on the internet, and the biggest joke is how organized Virgos are. Because anything that we do, it gotta be an organized method to it. Like, we literally thought that shit out. Now, whether it's right or wrong is different. But we literally thought that shit out. We intentionally did what we did or said what we said. But it was some analyzing involved, which means that speech or whatever the fuck you want to call that was planned. She didn't just wake up and was like, all right, here we go. Boom. Nah, she thought about that shit before she said it. She definitely meticulously thought about every word that she said. Trust me, I know. Second thing, I made a video when it first happened and I titled it, Let's Talk About Jada though. And the point of the video was the alopecia aspect of it and how I could understand how she felt in the moment. Okay? Still true. I still stand on that opinion. The reason my hair is up, other than the fact that it's cute and I wanted to wear it like this and I have learned not to give a fuck, is because I have alopecia, right? And I wanted to, of course, display that. Y'all seen it in all my videos. If you haven't, that means you ain't subscribed. I have alopecia, was born with it, lived with it my whole life. I'm lucky enough to have a few edges right here that I could just swoop them back. But it's real. Like, the bullying, the mental health issue of it, like having to grow up like that, the toll it takes on you, like, it's a serious thing. It really is a serious thing, and not a lot of people know about it. So I can agree with her on that, but what I don't agree with and what I don't like is how she started the video off by talking about alopecia and the young lady who committed suicide God rest her soul, because of it, and the people that have been reaching out to her about to tell their story about alopecia. I don't like how you led with that. I don't like how you led with that, because one thing I noticed about Jada in this video, in the video that she did about August Alsina, in all her videos, she deflects from the situation. Like, she literally distances herself from the situation. She tries her very hard. That's why I said this was meticulously planned, because what she do is she'll literally turn the situation into something completely different to throw you off the fuck shit that she's saying. So she led with the alopecia part to create this sympathy feel and to bring you in, and literally that was her headline. Like, it was like that. That's not like, we not talking about that right now. Like, of course there's bits and pieces of the video, because most the actual, like, most famous clip is just her saying what she said about the Oscars. But that full clip with the alopecia included in the beginning, I don't like how you led with that. I don't like how you led with that. I don't like that both of that is in the same video, because you talking about alopecia, you want to bring awareness, but it's like, damn, let me throw this little press moment in there, because the shit look. Am I the only one who felt like that looked like a presidential move? Like when something tragic happened in the world and the president get up and address the situation, like it was giving very much rehearsed. It was giving very much State of the Union. Like, just saying. It was looking real practice. But if you don't you try to throw your reaction or your opinion about the Oscar situation in with another conversation. That should have been a video in itself, and then have alopecia as a video in itself. Don't just throw that in there like that, because you really legitimately did not want to take accountability and create a video with an actual statement and call. You always quick to call somebody else out, but don't want to call yourself out. That's the problem I got. No. You should have did that shit separate. Don't include that with no damn alopecia awareness. Don't do that. Second, now, I also stated in my other video that the slap was stupid. Like, it was stupid as fuck. Comedians are gonna make jokes. Like, they're gonna make jokes. It's gonna happen. I don't think Chris Rock is funny. I said that in another video too. I don't. But it was a joke. It was a joke that Will Smith laughed at. But Jada didn't find that shit funny, because in that moment, she was offended because she got alopecia. I'm still kind of on that. And that's because I got alopecia. But I understand. Whatever. But when he seen her reaction, it was like, nah, I gotta react. That's not even like Will Smith to act like that. That's some toxic shit. That is some toxic shit. She has ruined that man to the point, and Earthquake said this. Earthquake is funny. She sicked him on Chris Rock like a pit bull. And for somebody to take you out of your character like that mean they got a strong toxic tie on you. They literally have a toxic tie on you. Take it from somebody who just got out of a toxic relationship. I did shit that I wouldn't even think I would ever do. I was taken so far out of my character. I knew it wasn't me. I was like, you don't even do this. Like, why are you acting like this? This ain't some shit that you do. So, but when somebody has that kind of hold on you, it takes you out of character. And then another thing, he went up there, slapped him, said what he said, but now you laughing. Now that shit funny. Cause it's like, ha, got you, nigga, you fucked with the wrong one. Like, there's a time and place for everything. And that wasn't the time nor the place. If he wanted to slap the shit out of him, I get it. That's your wife. You fucking with my wife. You got to get these hoes. I understand that part too. From somebody who date thugs and gangsters, I understand. You want to defend your wife, your significant other, whatever. But there is a time and place for everything. Catch me outside. How about that? Like, there's a time and place. What you're not going to do is embarrass us in front of all these white folks. That's what you're not going to do. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. No. What are you doing? And I feel like Jada did the same shit with this bullshit ass fucking response video, whatever the fuck that shit was. She want to talk about healing. I think we all just need to heal. I can't tell you how many times I done counted her saying healing. Baby, you need some healing. Okay, you need to heal. You got a lot of issues that you need to work on. I don't know what the root of the issue is. I'm not a therapist. I'm not a psychologist. I don't know what the root of the issue is. But when somebody continuously says, we need to practice this, we need to do this, we need to do that, in the way that she's doing it, it means that she's talking to herself and she needs to do it, but she doesn't want to, so she puts it on everybody else to do it. Like, all that, we need to heal. We need both of them. In the world today, that's another thing. Deflection. Why'd you have to say in the world today? You want to bringing up other stuff. Talk about what happened. Don't put in all the extra fillers and shit. Nobody asked you about what was going on in the world today. That wasn't necessary. Like, the whole thing was just pointless to me, because it was like you really didn't want to address the situation. You just threw the shit in there. At this time, at this moment, why would you, all the shit, now there is shit happening in the world, obviously. I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. I just need a little more time because I'm not ready to talk about it yet. But there is a lot of stuff happening in the world. You right. But what you not gonna do, again, is throw that in there in the middle of this speech or this moment that you have and where you addressing the Oscars. You didn't take any accountability. There wasn't not a drop of sincerity, I don't know what you want to call it, whatever, compassion in her eyes. Like, I didn't see it. There wasn't no feeling in that. It was dry. It was very Jada Pinkett. Like, it was very her, because it literally looked like it was planned, it was rehearsed, and the way her eyes were, it's like, so Rodney made a joke when we first met about something called Virgo voodoo. And when he said it, it was right around the entanglement shit. So he was like, look at Jada. Like, he was talking about me. He was like, man, y'all Virgos got some kind of voodoo y'all be putting on niggas, and I don't know what it is, but I just know y'all got a voodoo. And when I thought about it, I'm like, damn, that's low-key kind of right. Because we do things with our eyes for a reason. Watch Beyonce when she talk. There's an intentional thing. When we being serious, eye contact, I am so strong on eye contact. Even if you're not looking at me and we're in the middle of a discussion, I am staring at you. I am going to look you in the eye the whole time. We are really big on eye contact because we won't listen to what I'm saying, okay? Because if I talk to y'all like this, I want you to tell me what the difference is between me talking how I'm talking now and what I'm about to say. Listen, I just want you to know that whatever you are going through in life, it's going to be okay. Because we have to focus. We have to remain strong in all things. We have to connect. Like, y'all see how I just checked? Like, you see how deep that got real quick? That was what she was giving me. But what I just said, normally that's some shit I would say because I've said it in all my videos, but I said it in a bullshit way. I didn't put no effort into it. I didn't put no feeling into it. It wasn't no emotion. She literally does not give a fuck. That shit funny to her. It's legit funny to her. Like, I can't, bro. That shit toxic. And you are literally ruining this man. We are watching you tear him the fuck apart. He is so out of character. Like, he's so far out of character. He's not Will Smith that we know. Will Smith is the calmest, cool, collective, like how he was at that Red Table Talk interview when they was talking about August Alsina. He was mad than a motherfucker. You could tell he wanted to get up and flip all them goddamn chairs, that table over, and probably her. But he kept his composure and did that shit. And 9 times out of 10, he did that shit because she told him to do that shit. Like, she literally was like, Will, we have to do this. You have to understand, in order for our marriage to stay strong, this is what we have to do. We have to address the situation so that we can move on to healing, individually and together. That's exactly how the fuck she did that shit. We some cold motherfuckers. Like, I'm just saying, that's how she did that shit. I don't agree with it. I hate that she, as a representative of the Virgo community, I don't accept that shit because it's fucked up. We have the capability to do it, but don't do it. I don't do that to people. I know I can, but I wouldn't do that to nobody. That shit toxic as fuck, bro. And she's a toxic individual. I really wish he leave her. Like, I really want him to leave her. She is fucking the family up. Look at them kids. Look at them goddamn kids. Do y'all see what happened to Jaden? Y'all remember Jaden, Karate Kid, Jaden? Look at that baby. They struggling. It's just, you fucking up the family, sis. Like, everybody got mental health issues. Everybody's fucked up in the head. And you are the root cause of the fucked up in the headness. That video shows it. That was bullshit. You could have kept that. You could have kept that. We don't want that. Sorry, there's no bra featured in this video. You could have kept that. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't agree with it. I think it was stupid. It was fucked up. It was pointless. And again, I don't like how you threw that shit in there with the alopecia move. Don't use us. Don't use us for your bullshit. If you want to do alopecia awareness, do that shit elsewhere, separately, or however you want to do it. Because I honestly don't even know if her intentions are pure when it comes to alopecia awareness. I got questions. Why now? Like, why you so heavy on it? Now, you want to create this big-ass awareness campaign to keep away from the fact that you are a toxic, narcissistic individual? I feel used. I don't know. I don't feel like it's genuine. I'm okay. You don't have to speak on my behalf. I'm not gonna call in my story. I can tell my story to my platform. I don't like it. I feel like I'm being used. I can only hope that she's genuine in what she's doing, but I can't fuck with it. Because her demeanor and look, I'm telling y'all, look at her. Analyze her behavior, her posture, the way she talked. In all of her videos, she is narcissistic as hell. She is manipulative. She is narcissistic. She is toxic as fuck. I'm sorry. And I literally do not like talking about black women. I feel like we should all stick together. I don't like that shit. I don't like having to have these conversations. But some conversations got to be had. That's my personal opinion. Either you like it or you don't. Either you agree with it or you don't. Don't really give a fuck. I'm going to give my opinion anyway. Y'all already know me. And if you don't know me, that means you, again, not subscribed. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button and quit playing in my face. So that's all I had to say on that. Really, it was bullshit to me. It was just complete bullshit. It was unnecessary as fuck. Like, girl, shut up. The world needs them, both of them, and I really hope. Nah, nigga, that was your fault. You don't hope shit. You laughing in the inside. Quit playing with these people. Not off the goddamn internet with this bullshit. Alright, I'm done. I'm going to bed. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.